It's November 1995 now, and the weather really is getting rough out there. It's very, very cold. The next sequence you're going to see is my pigeon weekend away with Eric and Pat Cannon. He's a bit aggressive, that dog, isn't he?
No, it's not.
She is an absolute poodle, she is.
I bet she bites them Alsatians.
Oh, she does. She does.
Ta-ra. This is our first loft visit. This is Vince Durrant. I've got him in, and Vince has won the SMT Combine twice.
This is my Combine winner, Eric. Vanley Cocker bought at the Weller Lofts. What do you think, man?
Yeah, nice bold looking head, good looking eye. Not that I know much about eyesight, but you know, yeah, I like it.
He bred you up a Combine winner, Vince, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Yeah, he bred me the Combine winner from the following year from Rennes, so...
He's a bit special, really.
Found your loft on, wasn't
Yes,
they? The one which do it and, you know, breed well themselves. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, he's done me a few favours.
Yeah.
I'd say he's a showy looking pigeon too, isn't he? This is our second loft visit. And this is Eric Pearson of Farncombe, who won the SMT Combine from Wadleybridge.
So what have we got to do then?
Here's a couple of old muckers to go. Have a look at his Combine winner. Is that your Combine winner, Eric?
Yeah, that's a Combine winner.
Where's she went from? Wadleybridge?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
What, how many birds?
6,100.
Yeah, it's good performance, mate.
Yeah.
What do you think of her then, Eric?
Well, I think she's nice. And I know once before Eric said about her, I don't think he'd like her. I think,
Well,
as I say, I know nothing about eyesight,
No.
but I think she's got a damn nice eye. Quite a nice pigeon all round, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think you've seen the last of her yet, you know. She'll still do well.
Yeah, she flew Nance this year. But
Yeah. Eric was saying that he thought that she might have won the Fed from the first race as well that year, but bad trapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
That's
shows
one
she's
of the
got
things, isn't it?
ability,
Yeah.
you know.
So he was your loft manager, Eric, was he?
Well, as I say, we lived together and we just did pigeons among ourselves. You
when
know.
he went in the army, I
Yeah.
looked after him for him.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's probably why he does so well now then, Eric.
That's it,
Oh,
yeah. I found out all the tips, you see.
Yeah, I was only 16 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to have some fun there, you know, in those days.
Yeah,
It was quite a group of us, you know, we used to
that's right.
muck about together. And
Well, to be honest,
We-
pigeons
we
were
were-
fun in them days, weren't it?
We were allowed to handle not national winners, but second open national winners
Yeah.
from Bossier and Fred Seaman and that.
yeah, Rainsford.
And Les Rainsford.
He was second San Sebastian, the Sir William Jury.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, in them days, pigeon was fun, Eric.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
The-
a hobby then.
Yeah, it's more commercialised and it's a bit more cutthroat these days, isn't it?
And none of those people had the amount of pigeons. Well, Eric doesn't keep many, I know, but most of them only had a few. We thought Bossier had a lot of pigeons, but he only had about 30 odd, you know,
Yeah.
because where we only kept about 10 or a dozen, you
Yeah.
know.
We didn't realise, but Eric Pearson lived right alongside the famous Broadlands Lake. One of the top carp waters in the south of England.
It's all these carp we got to see.
The chief cook.
Chief cook, yes.
Mixing up the room.
Yeah.
Yes, mixing up the room.
Who's the bottle washer? We're back at Eric's loft now. He's giving the birds their evening feed. Go on, you tell him, mate. Tell him off. That's the old blue cock then, Eric.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, Cole, my lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I say, he's been 10 times to Paul. He was 8 times in the result, and also he was twice in the Nance national result, and also 14th Combine Bergerac after breaking his leg at Nance, which I suppose isn't too bad for an old codger, is it?
He's incredible. How old is he now, Eric?
He's 17 now, but his last Paul race, he was in the list at 12 years old, so, you know, that's pretty good.
So to be proud of him, that pigeon.
Yeah, and his mother was a certificate of merit winner from Paul. 5 times. She was 26th Open, 27th Open, 48th Open, 135th Open, 140th Open from Paul. And also she was 21st or 22nd, I can't remember now, Combine Bergerac. And by and large, most of these old blues have proved themselves on the road.
Yeah.
The Young Bird National goes back to him, Young Bird National winner. And, well, quite a few others, you know.
He certainly looks well for an old Eric, doesn't he?
Yeah, I suppose 17 years old. He's old and he's weight well. He's never been a big pigeon, but he's never shown his fly, you know.
No.
I suppose, you know, a pigeon's either a good one or he's a bad one, you know, and he's been a good one all his life.
That's to say, physically, he's got to be about right for, you know, all the time.
Well, how big have they got to be? If you see a marathon race, I mean, you don't get big burly people, do you, really? It's mainly pigeons which are nice average-sized pigeons, you know, but they've got to have the will to win, and the main thing is, I think, there's plenty of pigeons with the ability, but they've got to want to get home through various things that the owner might do, you know. I think they like the loft, they like the owner.
How's that?
What about that then?
So, what a bad pigeon day, Eric, was it?
No.
Eh?
Huh?
Have you learnt anything today?
Oh yeah, had to be any frozen, I suppose.
It was cold, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was cold.
It was a lovely day.
Yeah.
Did you get any shots on top of it, you know, Vinny, up on loft?
Yeah. He said, I'll tell you what, that's high up there, isn't it?
It is
It's a
very
nice
high.
location for
Location,
pigeons,
but-
but it could cause problems with wife and nippers where he lives, wouldn't you think
Yeah,
so?
I'll tell you what, it must be hard work keep kiting pigeons and calling out that hill. Yeah, altitude loft he's going to call it.
That's a good idea. Altitude loft, yes.
Yeah, I think he thought that was quite good.
Yeah, kind of well. They both kind of well, didn't
Yes.
they? Vinny's a good talker.
Yes,
good
he
talker,
is.
so.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Well, he's in business, you see, and I think he's dealing with people all the time, and
Yeah.
he would be like that.
Yes. I hope you like the leeks and the roux.
I'll tell you, Pat, you won't get fat on that.
I've no intent.
Do I get 10 points start because I've got a broken arm?
Well, yes, providing we get an age allowance. Now, that's a perfect shot, kid.
That's a bit fluky, wasn't it?
Fluky?
What's that snooker me?
Eh? Well, that was... I went for it. I don't know if you know much about this game, do you?
Not a lot. It helps to have a broken arm, that's all I know.
Oh. Look at that for a perfect break.
It's Sunday morning now, and Eric's taken me down to the south coast to visit the top long distance loft of Coulter of Worthing.
Oh, this is my San Sebastian winner. What do you think of her?
Well, I can say without, you know, straight away, I think she's a damn nice pigeon. Yeah.
Yes,
I
please,
think-
we're getting really
yeah,
160th Open International.
Yeah,
It's very,
yeah.
very pleasing that was.
And as I say, to do well against all the cream, well,
Yeah, the cream, the
you can't do
continentals, that's
better.
right.
Yeah,
No, that's it.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect pigeon.
How far did you fly, Des, out of San Sebastian?
520 approximately.
Yeah.
And look at the sire. What's that stand to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
British Barcelona winner.
Well, you
can't
can't
be
do
bad
much
with
better
it,
than
can it?
that.
No,
That's
that's
incredible,
right.
mate.
Yeah,
Breeds,
that's it.
beads,
What a beautiful pigeon.
That's right, yeah.
My favourite colour, grizzle. I love grizzles, Des.
Oh, I know you do, Keith. I remember that. That's right, yes.
Grizzle man.
That's right.
Great end, mate.
certainly
Come to
got
the
plenty
fourth loft visit of the weekend. And this is Eric's good friend, Jed Jackson, of Worthing. Jed's a blind fancier and won the Pole National a few years ago, which is a fantastic performance with his champion Janista. This is champion Janista, Jed's Pole National winner. Magnificent performance. Jed, what do you think of Widowwood for long distance racing?
No, it's not for me. Well, I don't really, I haven't gone into the system of long distance, Widowwood racing, but I remember the lad up at Walsall, what's his name? Ron Breakaway Man, what's his name?
Ron Green.
Ron Green says to me, Jed, it would be ideal for you. He says, why don't you have a go at it? I said, no, I'm too bloody old. But I said, I'll tell you this. I said, when somebody wins the Pole National with a Widowwood cock, I might then have recourse to change my mind. But until then, I'm remaining as I am, the old-fashioned way of racing pigeons. And he said, and I thought he had a point, he says, well, he said, the reason it's not being won with the Widowwood cock, Jed, he says, because there's not enough going. But he said, when there's more pigeons on the Widowwood going, it will be won. And that is exactly what's happened. And if you send 6,000 Widowwood cocks to the Pole National, somebody's got to win it. You're not doing camera work, are you, Kate? No. When Louis said to me, he said, I'd like to present you with a pigeon, Jed. I said, well, yeah, thank you very much. He said, what do you want? I said, well, one thing I don't want is a bloody continental pigeon. You know, I said, I'll have an English pigeon. Didn't show you it, Keith. It's down there. I've got to show you.
But it is a continental pigeon, isn't it?
Well, it's called. It's called. It comes down from.
Yeah.
And when you give him a pigeon to handle, the response you get from him is a variety of monosyllabic bloody grunts.
Yeah, I agree that. Oh yeah.
You go home and put the bloody pigeon down. That's about what you get.
Much the same as when you're playing snooker with him, Jed.
Well, that's what you get.
Yeah.
When he got this pigeon in his hand from Louis Masserano, I thought, well, you're going to say much the same about this because he has no time for wholesale commercialising of the sport no more than I have. And he started to wax bloody lyrically on this. Before I started feeding you bloody potatoes, now he's absolutely bloody useless. And furthermore, he's put 14 pound of weight on. That was dead. He was very good. Red wine on the table.
Yes.
Pour it out.
Here on there.
What do you think of the pigeons then, Joan?
She suffers
they're
them.
all right.
Oh, you put up with them, do you?
No, not really, no. She's never, ever once has she
Keith was
cribbed.
talking to me.
I know, but I'm telling him, you've never, ever once in 34 years of married life cribbed about the pigeons.
She's
Well, they were there when I married them, didn't I?
I'll tell you,
married
I'll tell
them.
you a little story.
I said, oh yes, yes. You know, and I pretend to remember the
Remember
names.
the names? I'm the same. I'm terrible with people's names.
I really, you know, I haven't got a clue.
I tell you what, Pat, I can remember pigeons from 25 years ago.
I can remember what happened 60 years ago. I can't remember what happened yesterday.
I can.
Then I got round to come back
You
home.
know,
Going round the one-way
you take
system.
3 years like that, you get fed up with that, wouldn't you?
There's a little slip road that comes out
Yes.
from up the green.
Yes.
And this car's right on the back of me, trying to get into the next lane.
Yes.
Really, isn't
Nothing could have got through there.
it? Yeah.
No, no.
Well, I know.
And I'm
you
watching
shouldn't
in my
be
mirror,
offside,
and
but
I
do,
moved up a
'cause
little bit, and
I
they still
know
not
when
get
I
through.
can. Well, I suppose Steve, please, isn't it?
And I